You make me smile. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, it's been about 3 years, maybe. It's been about 3 years since I filmed actually our last video around my depression, and I was off from work, right? I'm sure you guys have went and seen it maybe a couple of times. I know I'm a YouTube viewer still to this day, and if someone just goes completely ghost, then I go to their last video and see if they even came back and commented. So lots has went on since then. We wanted to come back. Well, I really wanted to come back and give an update and just discuss, you know, what's happened in these 3 years and maybe where we may go with the channel or may not. And I think that's it. I'm not editing this at all. I'm just gonna upload it raw, so whatever happens, it's just uncut, right?
This came up 2 hours ago.
You guys, if you remember, we're in Houston. So we've been in the house since Friday with Hurricane Harvey. It's really devastating a lot of our city and the suburbs, which is where we live now, around the city.
You know, we're safe. We've just been getting a little bit of rain.
A little bit.
We've been getting rain, but we haven't been getting any flooding, so we're in a pretty good neighborhood.
We are, as far as our drainage systems are concerned. But please send out good vibes, and for those that pray, prayers around for everyone in and around our city and Corpus Christi and Rockport and all the areas in Louisiana that are currently being impacted now by this hurricane. We've been off since Friday, locked in our homes, trying to just survive the storm. So it's been quite the experience with the kids. So we're going to start with why we left, right? So why did we leave YouTube? Well, I think the first response is very obvious, right? If any of you dealt with or know someone that deals with mental health issues, mental illnesses, you know that that becomes very consuming of them as a person, right? I wasn't caring about, you know, living, honestly. Nevertheless, a YouTube channel, work, things that were just basic to life, right? She couldn't get me out the house and just a bunch of things. So it just became necessary for me to shut down and try to use the little energy I have towards our kids and to her, and just trying to maintain, right? So that was the first reason that we've left, and I've gotten better with it. I did, you know, get some medication, and I was on that for a while. However, I didn't want to develop a dependency on it, so I did back off of it and try to do more holistic things like meditation. I'd say it's a journey, right? Some days I'm good, some days not. But yeah, some days good, some days not. Again, anyone that knows anything about that, especially if you've been clinically diagnosed, knows that it's just a process, and it becomes a part of you, and you just have to tackle it right every day. So that was the biggest reason, and we don't have any regrets behind making that decision for that. And Bree, the other...
What's the other reason?
Okay, the other reason would be, if y'all remember, Brianna is a very private person. Those are the kids. A very private person, and
that didn't have anything to do with it.
Well, I feel that for me, I was having to pull and tug her to be a part of the experience. You know, anyone that does these videos know there's a lot more to it, right? The easiest thing is to sit in front of the camera and record it for 30 minutes, whatever. And then the rest comes in with the editing. If you edit, you know, and I was editing.
I don't have any editing skills.
I didn't have any either. I built them to do this.
You didn't have to edit all the videos.
See, that's the thing. So it became a pull and tug over who's
8 hours
doing what.
editing a single video, and then gets upset with me because I didn't help. For one, how can I help you edit a video?
I can edit half, you can edit the other half.
And
It's not rocket science.
I don't have that skill set.
You see all the excuses. So anyone that's starting a YouTube channel and you're a couple, if y'all are not going into it both agreeing to put in the same amount of work.
We didn't agree on that.
Exactly. I'm giving advice. Okay? I'm giving advice and saying if you don't agree to put in the same amount of work, you will end up like this, where it's like Shantae wants to do the channel because she wants to give back,
I was
right?
okay with the channel.
And Bree just wants to pop up and send in the video, and that's it. And so all I'm saying to anyone else that's considering it, whatever project you may do, if you're gonna have other people involved, couple or not, everyone needs to put in work, or you're going to end up arguing over who's doing what. And I didn't want that anymore to be a part of what was going on with us, right? I see lots of people that break up, or I don't know, they get into the really serious. I see lots of people that do that. Oh, she doesn't watch YouTube.
I don't watch YouTube.
Exactly. I see lots of people that their title, come on, if you guys watch YouTube, it'll say YouTube ruined my relationship. And then they go into why. They're arguing. I wasn't trying to have that, okay? And that on top of my depression, it was a no-go. So I let it go for all of those reasons. And so that's that. Stop trying to make this a thing. We already talked about it.
Okay, if that's how you feel. I mean, alright. Great.
So, what's the next part? The next part, that's why we left. I mean, I'm sincerely sorry in terms of not coming back and saying we were going to leave. I think life just did its thing, to be honest, and it wasn't a priority for me to do it. But I know how it feels as a viewer to watch people and watch their journeys and watch their lives, and you just see them disappear and you just wonder how they are, especially when they disappeared on the note that I did. So sorry about that, but we do feel it was the best decision for us and for me at that time.
My sincere apology.
The second part is a life update. So work is still work. I plan on leaving my job very soon. Why don't you go check? I hope so. I don't see no light. Oh. Oh, there you go. See, we used to have that turn. We had the viewfinder the other way. It was so rusty. Huh?
It's been 3 years.
Life of the work is work. I plan on leaving my job soon.
I plan on leaving my job soon too.
What are you doing that for? No, you don't.
I know, I'm just kidding.
She still loves her job.
I do.
Yeah. So I'll be leaving mine soon, and I can't wait. I'll take some time off and just focus on me and our family.
The luxury.
A luxury?
It's a luxury to be able to leave your job. There are a lot of people who couldn't do that if they wanted to.
Luxury is not the right word. That's fortunate. That's a blessing maybe, but a luxury.
It's still a luxury.
AJ, come down here. I guess we can move on to the second update because they just won't let us be great. Where's your brother?
He's upstairs. He's trying to come down here, and he keeps telling me no and trying to hit me. Come on, baby. I tried to pick him up. He just started crying and kicking his feet.
So if you didn't know, I didn't get my girl, but we have another boy. And there's AJ. AJ is now 7.
What?
Yep.
AJ is now 7.
Jalen.
We have a fighter too. AJ is 7 in elementary school. He's going to 7. What is it? 7th grade.
And Jalen.
He's going to 2nd grade, and this was Baby B.
Baby.
This is Jalen. You have to Jalen Moss. How are you?
Look, Jalen, look at the camera.
Don't spray AJ with the water bottle. They are, I don't know if you've seen my shirt at all. It does say Mama Boy, so that probably gave it away earlier that I didn't get the girl that I wanted, and my intuition was wrong.
She was looking at all these charts, looking at the, what's that picture called?
The Chinese one?
No, the picture where you see the baby, what's it called?
I don't remember what it was called.
The x-ray that they show you, and she looking at the side
the positioning of the baby.
On. The doctor said, stop it. Stop looking at that, and guess what? We had a boy.
Yep, I think he was.
And I was the only one that said it was a boy.
You sure did.
Hey, stop spraying me with that water. We got enough water outside.
Outside. What else?
He was 7 pounds, 1 ounce. Hey, what are you doing? That's mommy's feet. Mommy.
Mama.
So we switched it, if you remember, and that was because AJ was already calling me mommy, so it just made sense. Hey, come here. No, come here, my baby.
What else? You said you with this thing on.
I know that. This thing is not
out of time.
because I'm sure they want to see.
They can't see him in the
Because he's doing his own thing.
Okay.
There's Jalen. Say hi.
He's 2 years old.
Say hey. Say, what are you doing? Yes, he's 2 years old. He was born August 15th.
2015.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, AJ. Anything else you need to say?
Nope.
No? Okay. So I think, yeah, that's the update with the kids. It hit like the time limit thing, so
So yeah, that's the update with the kids.
yeah.
That's pretty much it.
What else?
No.
Where are we going next?
Oh yeah, where are we going next? So I know a lot of people left that question, are we coming back ever type of thing. I think we still don't know the answer to that, and that's for several reasons. The reason Bree we gave earlier, does it sound like she's changing at all? Like I'm gonna lend a hand, I'm gonna help, or maybe it's about not
view the videos.
proof view. So maybe it's you know, let me say this. YouTube to me in the past 3 years has become very, very commercialized.
$2 a
Stop
video.
interrupting me for this nonsense.
Think about it.
I'm not paying nobody.
If somebody take $3 to edit it, $5 to
You
edit
think
it.
if they take $5, it's gonna come back like shit? That's what's gonna happen. Why?
Here we go. Go ahead.
You made me lose my train of thought because you jumping in about a $2 editor.
If we do come back,
No, that's not where I was. That's not where I was.
if we come
Well,
back,
y'all can see her attitude hadn't changed about the support. I will say, I was saying how YouTube is so commercialized now, right? There's these big old productions for videos. I also think when I think about content, I wanted us to join YouTube just to show an LGBT family, and we were successful and things like that. And because I watched so many channels and I just wanted to be a part of that because I watched so much of it. However, everything is so commercial now. Everyone is doing it for money, to be honest. These subscriber counts and just a bunch of things, and I prefer that small community type of feel. I'm also not into what a lot of people are into nowadays with these pranks. I can watch 1 or 2, but they're just fake to me most of the time, and people just doing it again for views and money. So I'm not really about that life at all whatsoever. So I'm not even sure our regular life would even be appreciated in this day and age 3 years later, to be honest, because we are regular. We're working moms.
we born.
you know, we go out when we can, we hang out with people when we can, we do stuff like that, but our content is more that old school YouTube stuff. It's not this new
We're
stuff.
not old. Well, you make it seem like we old.
Do you watch YouTube?
I watch.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
That girl the other day.
Because I told you to watch it. I only showed her a video from Perfect Laughs
There you
the
go.
other day because I actually thought that video was funny. But yeah, it's just a lot of, you know, younger kids and pranks and crap that I'm not really into. So I'm not even sure if you guys would want to see our regular lives. Pick them up. Pick them up.
I was spraying that water.
Stop spraying that water, Jalen. Okay?
You almost got
Go
me.
get a towel.
AJ, go get a towel. So you tell us, I mean, at least from that angle, I think that, you know.
What y'all like to see just in general. I mean, outside of pranks. I mean, I'm cool with a prank here or there. You know what I'm saying? I laugh.
If I drop a
The
roach
problem
on
is-
your forehead, are you gonna laugh?
No, that's not gonna be funny, but at the end of it, I'm gonna laugh about it. The problem is if I do a prank on you, you gonna be all serious, and then I'll be like, I was just joking, I'm just
Because I don't do
joking.
these pranks, these
And then
cheap
I'm gonna be out the
pranks,
house.
and these, you know, I'm leaving you pranks. I don't even understand that life. Call me what you want. I don't even understand that life. Don't play with me like that. Because that's gonna be in the back of my mind just in general, and I'm gonna need to search through everything that you got and everything that you don't think you have. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So I don't even know from a content perspective whether or not we, I don't know, fit the mold, if you will. I know we're a family channel for the most part. I try not to curse like a sailor on it. But that's the content. I think on the editing thing, I would just probably not do as much, you know, if that was the case, you know, to alleviate it. I would just be, you know, more basic and old school, like, if, you know, before people got into all of that stuff with YouTube.
I mean, a lot of people don't edit their videos.
And yeah.
Gotta show them honey.
Yeah, Honey's still here. That's another part of the update. She ain't no different.
I mean, she look the same. She's still sweet. Oh my honey.
I don't pick her up like that. She sheds too much.
Nigga.
Girl, please. The other update though, so in terms of answering that question of what are we gonna do, I think we would like feedback on that, and we can consider like how to handle other things. But I think the first thing is that, you know, I know people will say it's your channel, do whatever you want, we'll watch. So it's that aspect of it as well. So we're just not sure. And we're also working parents. We're not doing this for any financial gain or anything like that. We work, you know, we have a marriage to take care of, we have kids to take care of. So we just, time commitment wise is always a thing, right? If we go back to the update really quickly, we bought a house. I think it was well before the house because Jalen wasn't even alive, right? Out your body at least, right? So we bought a house, and that's been great.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Thanks, AJ. We've been in the house for 2 years, and I've loved it.
So much space.
It's a pretty big house, yeah.
Huge.
I've loved it. It's like you can have your own quarters. You know, you can go somewhere and find peace because of how it's spaced and things like that. You hear Bree talking about it's a long video? You haven't seen us in 3 years and we're just talking and it's already a long video. You see what I'm saying?
I'm saying when people,
You see what I'm saying?
be looking at the time of the video, 20 minutes, and be like,
When you coming back after a hiatus, I be watching whatever people gotta say.
That's fake.
You just want to be heard? You just want to be heard? Okay. Well, I think that's it then. Bree wrapped it up, so I'll just...
I didn't say anything.
You see what I'm saying? What you want me to do with that? Take it out.
Wrap that up. Wrap it up. All right, y'all. Let us know.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
Come here, Jay. Say bye.
Oh.
I'm not gonna get him to